everybody. My name is Julia Andor, and I'm the 2023-2024 AIS National Vice President. I decided to run for the board of directors because I was so inspired by all of the students that I met in my journey in the AIS. All of the other chapter leaders that I attended hub hangouts with, chapter leaders that I went to conferences with. Everybody has something so unique that kind of drives them, and they always have something to share about their perspectives. So I think kind of the national and international perspectives of the AIS is what inspires me the most. And I hope to learn and gain a little bit more knowledge about all of our members and about what makes them tick. The thing that I enjoy most about the AIS is the networking. I love getting in touch with the students that are on my committees or that I meet at conferences. Everyone always has really exciting and fun things to share. And you also make a couple good friends along the way. I've always been really interested in the way that things fit together. I think a lot of architects and architecture students kind of have their roots in like Legos and like little toys like that. So that was kind of the beginning of it for me. But as I got a little bit older and kind of found my way in the world, I became really interested in leadership and in kind of civic engagement and engaging with communities. And honestly, I really think that the AIS is a really great player in the community engagement space. And the kind of community and the groups that we build are super valuable and important. And I'm really interested in kind of architects as leaders and kind of leaders in their communities and leaders in their governments. So I think that's kind of where I am right now. I would love to see the AIS advocating a little bit more for students when it comes to issues like mental health, learning and teaching culture, working conditions. We all know that architecture is a really rigorous profession, and architecture education can be super rigorous, but that doesn't mean that it needs to be unhealthy. So something that I would love to see the AIS evolve into this year is the role of continuing to advocate for students and doing more aggressive advocating for students on kind of that topic. And that's gotten started a lot with our new BetterHelp membership benefit. And I would love to continue to see the AIS evolve and kind of walking the walk and talking the talk in that kind of area. The big thing that I'm interested in doing is kind of collaborating with other organizations, with the students in the organization, and just being a listening ear in all of these topics. And making sure to kind of ask students what their positions are on them and kind of be that point person for all of these discussions. So I'll definitely be looking to push this discussion forward and kind of see where it goes from there. One challenge that I think I foresee is that all of our AIS members are extremely dedicated. And I know it sounds like I'm trying to get out of the question by addressing that as a challenge, but kind of on the same topic as my last response, we just want to make sure that all of our students are taking care of themselves. A lot of them work either part-time or full-time while they're in architecture school, while they're leading their chapters. And that's definitely no easy feat. So we just want to make sure that students are taking care of themselves and stepping back when they need to. But I just want to make sure that we're there to support them and their directors are there to support them. And the same is true for our directors as well. I want to make sure that they are taking care of themselves in every way that they possibly can. And us as well, everyone in the national office too. I think a really big conversation that I've been having lately is soliciting people for feedback, because not everybody is going to give it to you if you don't ask for it. So I think a really big thing that we'll be focusing on this year is just making sure to ask whenever possible what our members thought about things that we're doing and about where we are. And in terms of connecting with members, I'm really looking forward to hopefully doing a lot more in-person connecting this year, especially at Forum. So everybody go out and get your registration is going to be open soon. So shameless plug for Forum. And hopefully at all of our virtual programming as well. I think there are very few jobs where you can graduate right out of school and hold such important power and value in an organization and have so much agency to do the things that you're passionate about and to advocate for your kind of constituents. And the AIS is really special because I graduated in May, and on July 1, I was in a position where I was able to bring my interests to the table and bring student interests to the table. And that's not something that happens everywhere. So I think that's the most special thing about my role. You got it all.